What's up, ninjas? Diligent here, and welcome back to Content Warning. So in this video, we're going over one of my kind of favorite entities in the game. I just think they're really cool and unique, and that is the Black Hole Drone. Black Hole Drone is a relatively rare entity. I believe it also has a 0.05% spawn chance on there. Don't quote me on that though, because I can't remember for sure. But I do know a lot of players haven't actually seen it, and that's why we're doing this video. So with the Black Hole Drone, one thing to keep in mind is it's completely and utterly harmless as long as it's flying around and whatnot. But once it starts its little countdown, it's going to go ahead and give you 10 seconds. Then once that happens, it'll implode on itself and turn into a black hole, hence the term Black Hole Drone. So with the Black Hole Drone, shocking it isn't going to stop that countdown. The only time shocking it has any effect is before the countdown happens. So it'll still implode on itself if you shock it and they're right there. It'll spaz out, but then it'll still implode, turn into a black hole. And what that black hole is going to do is it's going to slowly expand on the whole map, and it'll eventually obliterate everything. So for the Black Hole Drone, on this location here, the factory, where I've seen it mostly, it's usually on the surface areas, is where I usually see the Black Hole Drone. It's usually off kind of out in the middle of nowhere, kind of like you saw there. I very rarely see it in like close quarter areas like that. It usually has like a wide field where it flies around and whatnot. So that's something to keep in mind. Once the Black Hole Drone really gets going, it'll just suck you into the center of it, insta-killing you there and ending your run. So with regards to the Black Hole Drone, in this area, the parking garage area, the places where I usually see it, it's a little bit different than the previous one. It sticks to like the wider open places, but for some reason on this map, I usually see it spawn on like around the second floor area of this point, where you first spawn in. A lot of times on the bell, you'll spawn in on the top, and it'll often spawn in this little area right here. I'm not sure why that is. It's just kind of its spawn mechanic on this, I guess. I don't very often see it in lower cases. I'm sure it's fully capable of spawning in the other locations, but this just happens to be the more prominent location where it spawns. And something else with the Black Hole Drone, which is actually really pretty cool, one of my favorite things about the Black Hole Drone, is it will actually take out and kill other entities in the map once it starts doing its expansion on there, like it did right there. This harpooner guy is going to try and suck me into it. But as you can see, the harpoon line broke right there because the harpooner got sucked into the black hole and got removed, I guess, from the game. So he's not in this area anymore. Granted, whenever the Black Hole Drone explodes like that, or implodes, I guess technically, you're pretty much SOL at that point unless you can make it to the bell really quickly, because this will continue to expand on the whole map. And as you see, it just swallowed up our bell, so we can't even escape now. But yeah, it'll expand the entirety of the map, and then eventually there'll be nothing. And then you'll end up dying. And as the bigger it gets, the stronger the pull is going to be on that Black Hole Drone, so that's another thing to keep in mind too. So you want to get out of there as quickly as you can. Now with regards to the mines area, the Black Hole Drone often will actually show up in the lower bottom area here, like right here's one. Again, keep in mind that when I'm doing these videos like this, showing you where they spawn and whatnot, it's not a guarantee that that's where they're gonna spawn. That just is where I usually encounter them. And most of the time when I do these recordings for the entities and whatnot, I spend a good several hours trying to track down the entity. So just keep that in mind, that just because it looks like I instantly find the entity, keep in mind, through the miracle of video editing, it probably took me a couple hours to find it. even more likely with some of the rarer entities like black hole drone, the ear creature, things like that. Those often took me quite a while to find. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if you did, or what else you want to see. Other entities, other games, I'd love to do that too. Thank you all so much for watching, it really means a lot. Just a quick update, the next video that I'm probably going to be doing with content warning is going to be, updated streamer guide. Anyways, I hope to see you all there. I'll also have a cool announcement that I'm pretty excited about, and I'll be happy to share that in that video. Once again, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.